Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading on who misses your energy. We have here pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I'll give you guys 10 seconds to choose your image and then we're just going to hop right into it. So feel free to pause the video if need be. Alright, so hopefully you guys chose your image. Pause if you need more time. Let's hop right into it. Alright, so welcome pile number 1. This is going to be your reading on who is missing you. So you guys chose the image of the symbol Libra. This person who has either Libra in their chart, sun, moon, or rising, or they just carry themselves with the energy of a Libra, whether they have that sign in their chart or not. This person could be missing you. Let's get more information, and that may not resonate for every person. So something that's standing out to me is the song La Di Die by Nessa Barrett, when she says, "I got a bully in my head, fake love, fake friends. I was broken when you left, now you hear me everywhere you go." If you want more insight into that song, look up the lyrics. But yeah, that song was standing out to me. So the person who misses you always has their phone by their side, is always ready to communicate, likes to communicate a lot, breeds social interaction. And in the midst of their social interactions, whoever they're surrounded by, fake love, fake friends, like the song says, they know whatever that they're indulging in is fake. It's not real. This person is money hungry, is particularly focused on material pursuits, loves to chase finances, chase maybe status, I don't know. But they may be feeling lonelier than ever. This person misses kissing you, I'm hearing. You or this person could wear glasses or contacts. The people that they are around, it's not hitting the same. They're not being given the same inspiration that they felt when they were around you. Your energy, your beauty, your presence is what fueled them to keep going, and they thought anybody could fill those shoes. They thought a person with a particular look would fill those shoes. They may have thought, if this person that I'm choosing now fills and checks off certain boxes, that I would be able to fill those shoes. And they're hitting a wall. And they're realizing that nobody could fill those shoes like how you filled those shoes. And those are some big shoes to fill. With the same song, the lyrics, "My depression and misconceptions and all the mistakes that lead to lessons. My depression, it makes me question." You or this person could be currently seeing the number 555 a lot. So that idiom that I just said, big shoes to fill, it just means whoever that they're dealing with now has a huge role to play. They have to meet certain expectations now. They have to meet or exceed the standards set by this person who misses you. So something about you was very successful. Perhaps it was literal success, or you just had successful energy. Or if not that, maybe you were just highly regarded. Something about you met a certain standard. Something about you was very effective. You just kind of exceeded people's expectations in a certain way. So you may have made this person feel seen or heard in a way where now others really can't fill those shoes. They really can't match that energy of being able to see through or have that intellectual capacity that this person seeks. The kind of effect that you had on this person, you gave them clarity of some sort. Maybe you explained things in a certain way in which they liked. Maybe it was your mind. Maybe it's the way you intellectualize things. You put things that they can't verbalize into words. It goes so deep with you, and the way it comes out, it's just like, wow, that's exactly how I felt. Or, yeah, I never could find the words to explain it, but you just explained that type of energy. And now, no matter how many distractions that they try to place in their life, it's all very fleeting and it's all very empty. Maybe you kept this person from harming themselves. Like, this person could be a hazard to themselves and others, and when you were around, this person was more healthy or was feeling more healed and didn't feel the need to cause themselves so much hurt and chaos or a hazard in some way. I don't know, something like that. This person may naturally put themselves in danger, and when you were around, they didn't feel the need to. They didn't need all those distractions or as much. You gave them a taste of peace. No matter what they went through in their life, you made them feel less lonely. You made them feel like they could get through it. If they received bad news while they were with you, things may have not been perfect, but going through things with you made it better, made it all worthwhile, made them feel as if they could endure almost anything just simply by being by your side. That is the effect, whether you agree or not. That's how they felt around you. And now they have to, even if they're surrounded by people, even if they're in a relationship, now they have to face this chaos, this disruption, the things they cause on themselves by themselves. And it's unbearable, I'm hearing. It's just hard to forget you, Pal One. It's hard for this person to forget you and to stop missing you. This person loves your independent nature. How you literally don't need to be surrounded by people to feel good or to feel entertained. You can do that all by yourself. Whether this person vocalized this to you or not, you have absolutely no problem investing into yourself and your future. And if you need to move away from this person to put all this attention on yourself, so be it. And the mistake that this person made was they mistake that as, oh, you don't care. But it's not true. It's just you literally care about your future. And that's a green flag, not a red flag. I think that sets a foundation to how you're going to move in a relationship. You need that foundation to thrive in a relationship. You need to put yourself first and the other person first, not just the other person first, or else you'll forget about yourself. And the thing with you, Pal One, is you don't forget about yourself. You don't forget that. That's crucial. And something about that saved your life. Like, that started a whole new process within you. That gave you some sort of anchor, some sort of focus, some sort of purpose, because you may have been drowning, or you didn't see how you could come up for air or get through. You really started to save yourself or to focus on things you should be focusing on. And we're all learning how to manage that. We're all learning how to find a balance in our affairs. And I feel like that's all you were trying to do, was find the balance in your affairs. And it might have not came so easy at times. You guys may have been on different timelines, different phases in your life, because I'm hearing conflict of interest. So yeah, you guys may have been at different stages in your life, and neither of you were wrong for being in that stage. You guys just were on different wavelengths. Yeah. This person may be coming into the realization that nothing in their life is worthwhile, worth putting their best foot forward towards, and nothing is lasting. Everything is very fleeting. Okay, so I'm getting that they're surprised that they miss you, or something about them being surprised that after all this time they still miss you. They may try to start a new beginning, trying to press the reset button, perhaps start a new connection, start a path of self-discipline, or focus on something that's good for them. But then out of nowhere, it hits them that they feel abandoned. They feel like you threw them in the trash, or that they aren't good enough. Yeah, they just feel this hurt that like comes out of nowhere. And that's why it's surprising to them, because they may do the most and think that they're getting somewhere, and then bam, they may take steps forward only to be pushed back. And it's surprising them because like they still can't shake you. This person really was good at convincing themselves that your true worth, or like the true significance that you held in their life, they weren't able to see that, and so like they brushed you off. They put you as somebody who was a false flame. You weren't a real soulmate. There was nothing between us. I didn't truly feel for you, or something. They convinced themselves of some sort of narrative to have them get through, have them cope, or put it all on you. Maybe they just projected everything onto you, blamed you, had it be your fault. So pile number 1, whoever misses you, their last attempt at happiness, or their, I guess, a way to like fall back into something that could maybe make them feel a little bit better, even if it doesn't completely, is worshiping money, chasing after security in some way. Something with you guys is so potent and so binding, and that's why it's not easy to let go of. I don't know, maybe you guys had a child together, maybe you guys have a tattoo, or you got a tattoo of them, maybe you just have a soul tie to this person, whether it's on an emotional level or a physical level. Maybe you guys lived with each other at some point. You guys did something that like binded you guys together. There's something about, no matter how far you are away from this person, no matter how long it's been, like the bond doesn't seem to, and this is on both ends. Both of you still think about each other. Both of you still wonder. You had this connection. You had a connection. Whatever happened, happened, right? But at the end of the day, you can't deny the connection that you guys had, no matter what the betrayal was. Your connection was very ungrounding. When you guys were with each other, you guys made each other feel so high, so like happy. I don't know, but like it was very ungrounding. So it made you feel like unstable. It was so strong, or like it was too much. This person's north node might be 7, so Libra. It might be 2, so either in that house or Taurus, or it might be 5 in that house or Leo. So their north node may be in 7, 5, or 2. This person is on the path of independence, whether they realize it or not. This person is meant to take time out for themselves. This person is meant to put themselves first. And because this person is meant to do that, our north node is basically where we should strive to be at, but like we aren't good at, or we avoid, or we feel like it's unfamiliar territory. And so this person may struggle in doing those things. They may view independence in a negative manner. I don't know. I'm getting multiple messages, so take whatever resonates. So however much this person tries to avoid being alone, or sitting with themselves, or taking time out in some way, shape, or form, stop distracting themselves so much. They will find themselves time and time again in this endless loop where they cannot escape, that that's what needs to happen. They need to go on this path. The only way to find whatever they're looking for, or to come to a certain understanding that gives them some sort of peace, or just knowing when to leave connections alone, like they're just gonna constantly feel like trapped. They're gonna constantly feel like they're in a loop. They're getting hit with the same thing over and over again by other people. It's like the perpetual nightmare that they can't escape from, basically. Something about this person needs to embrace connecting with somebody. So the good and the bad that comes with that, they need to embrace and mature their stance on connection. Perhaps their views are a bit unbalanced when it comes to connecting with others, and they can connect to other people. They just need to balance it out. It's not all one way. It's not, if this person's in my life, it's all about us. No, it's about you and that person. It's about the balance. Being independent, but still maintaining that interdependence. So until this person faces a certain part of themselves, it's going to be this endless cycle, this endless nightmare loop. With the people they attract, with the friendships that they surround themselves in, the people they date, or themselves. Both. I don't know. Like they may, as soon as they get in a connection, try to like speed their way through it, or run a mile, like instead of just pacing themselves and taking certain steps and being patient with the other person and embracing the humanness of connections, embracing the mistakes, instead of running 1 mile or going all the way with a person, how about you take steps to get there? Or how about we invest in connections that take us there? Investing in connections where you know you're not going to get what you want out of it, or it may not be a good idea to invest your energy into certain people. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I'm getting for you, Pal One. If you enjoyed this reading and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. So welcome, pile number 2. This is going to be your reading on who is missing you. So you chose the image of Aquarius, and that is also the 11th house. So this person could have the overall energy of Aquarius, or could have actual placements in their chart, or it could be somebody who is a friend to you, somebody who was a close person to you in your circle. So whichever one that resonates with you, but this is somebody that may be a little bit sad or like heartbroken over you. I am getting like this is somebody that you may have separated from. There is this energy of like mourning the loss of this person, and it could be mutual, like both of you are kind of like equally as sad, or just like, I don't know. And it's not like a surface level type of energy, it's like deep. I don't know why I want to say that, but it's like very like it goes so deep, the level of hurt. So yeah, we're gonna get into that more because I'm not sure what may have conspired for you guys to feel this way. The loss of this connection that they had with you has transformed them. And that's what I mean by it goes very deep, how hurt they feel. And they may be feeling lost without you, or just in general. This person may have made you feel uneasy when you were dealing with them, or if you still are dealing with them, this person makes you feel like, I don't know, you can't even put your finger on it, but it's just like uneasy. Like you can't trust this person, or you may have to like keep an eye on them. This person may have been intelligent, or you viewed this person as intelligent, more logical based. Just overall, this person may have been like the type of person to analyze situations and their emotions and observe them and think about it rather than to feel their emotions. So, very much head over heart type of person. And this person doesn't get phased much in situations. Like, they're usually like can keep a cool demeanor, but that switched up when they came into contact with you. They actually felt heartbroken or slighted, or like you were able to get through to this person in terms of feelings, something other people wish they could have over this person or pull out of this person. Other people wish that they could pull out the emotions that you were able to pull out in this person. So whether this is romantic, platonic, it really does not matter. At the end of the day, you brought something out of this person, that this person, it literally transformed them and how they looked at themselves. It's like, oh, I'm actually capable of feeling, or I can't remain cool, collected with this person, with you, pal too. Now, when things like this happen where a person goes a long time without being able to tap into their own emotions, having someone bring that out, this automatically makes you, Pal 2, stand out, and it makes you memorable to this person. It makes you somebody who will always be a memory or will always have a hold over them in some way, shape, or form. It's a lingering feeling that, and you're a lingering person that just doesn't go away like that, to be honest. And it's not something they can run away from for the first time. It's not something that they can escape. It's just there, staring at them in the face, waiting for them to acknowledge it. But it's there, even if they try to ignore it. So yeah, Pal 2, you definitely had an impact on this person nonetheless. Yeah, down. This person may be just waiting for time to pass and not really seizing the moment or taking advantage of where they're at right now. They're just kind of biding their time, just waiting, or I don't even know if it's waiting per se. It's just like literally watching time pass. Wake me up when September ends, is what I keep hearing. Now I'm hearing wave after wave slowly drifting. So, kind of like if you're standing in the ocean and literally having the waves kind of just move you and there's no resistance. So, they're kind of just being moved by the tides of life. Okay, never mind. They might be actually waiting. But of course, this is in general, so take what resonates. But yeah, because I just got a card and it says don't wait around. I am feeling this like apathetic type of energy. So, Pal 2, this person may be feeling like they've hit a wall. I don't know if that's literally or emotionally or just in general. I don't know specifically, but they just feel like there's no movement, no progress. I'm getting with people. They've hit a wall with people. This person is very adaptable, flexible. They're almost leaving their life up to chance, and they do have faith. For you to be able to do that does take an amount of faith, or just this, back to the image that you chose, this detachment that they have, which can be powerful. But like I said, there is this apathy behind that, underneath that. This person is definitely in a state of surrendering to whatever happens next. As much as this person is very head over heart, this person gives me like deep feelings at the same time. So they could have both of those qualities. This person definitely has like deep emotions, deep feelings that maybe you had access to, whether you knew or not. Or maybe you did know. Whatever version they are showing up as to others is ice, an ice cold heart. You had something to do with that, pal, too. Maybe something happened around the holidays or something significant about the holiday season. I don't know, maybe you guys broke up in the holiday season or something, an event happened between the both of you around the holidays season or right before. Their birthday could be around that time. So you may have moved out, or they may have moved out. You guys may have lived together or are living together. I don't know. But I'm getting the image of Beyonce to the left, to the left. And that music video is about her being with somebody and them moving out. And a breakup, basically. I am getting this like mocking energy. I don't know if this person mocked you or like you mocked them or just like, I don't know. That's because I was just doing that and I'm definitely channeling that. But I do feel both of you were going through like a very like transitional period in your life where like things are changing. I don't want to say drastically, but like a cornerstone in your life where yeah, things aren't the same. I guess you could say drastically. Yeah, where your personality is no longer the same, their personality is no longer the same. You both show up differently. If you guys went out to places together, they miss going out with you. They miss doing fun things with you and being out in public with you. I want to say also, even if you didn't like go out partying specifically with this person, just simply doing practical things was always fun with you. Like you knew how to bring the vibes everywhere you go, no matter how ordinary, no matter how mundane or typically boring it may be with any other person. Okay, you made this person feel blissed out. You brought bliss to this person's life, okay? That is what you added. You added this sense of fulfillment and joy, pure joy. Paltu. You have an aura, Paltu, about you. Um, and it may have to do with your knowledge on abundance and how to attract things and affirm things into your life. And you use that to your advantage. And there's this aura about you, Paltu. And wherever you bring that, it's felt, it's seen. Magic. You bring magic. And it's funny because I'm literally using the deck. I was drawn to use the realist oracle deck, finding the magic in the mundane. Finding the magic in the mundane is your essence, Patu. And you bring this wherever you go. And this person recognized that something about that brings inner strength. Something about that is something you brought to the table. And whether it's your strength that you naturally exude or you gave this person strength, this is a huge compliment. But this person felt like they were getting their good karma with you. Like things were finally balancing out in their life when they met you or haven't experienced you. Having experienced you meant that they were getting awarded finally with somebody who is what they want or needed at the time. Like they attracted you into their life. You know how you like go through things and then you finally receive something that made it all worth it? That's how they felt. And that is a huge, huge compliment. Like a huge gift, a huge blessing in their life. Wow. Like, wow, I feel blessed. That's beautiful. Oh my God. That is beautiful. One thing they were really in awe about is your deep knowingness, your intuition, how you have this faith, or just like your sense, your sixth sense is what they really were like found cool. And like I said, again, tying into this magical auric field about you, or whatever you brought with you, whatever you manifested, and everything you were calling into your life was present when you were around. And bonus points if you could sense how they were feeling, or not even about them per se, but like just life in general. How life works in certain patterns, the cycles, the ebbs, the flows, like your overall deep knowingness about life itself, about how, for example, how it doesn't all end when we die, things like that. Like this, just, I don't know, just generally your deep knowingness could range. Yeah, so big emphasis on whatever you are manifesting. They miss that. They miss your magic. How to? They miss your magic. Or the cool things that would happen when around you. And kind of trickled into their life too after. This person misses your perspective on things that they may have viewed as negative, such as emotions or just like having those low lows. So yeah, you gave them this inner strength, like without even realizing. Yeah, I feel like you don't even realize how much inner strength you have, pal, too, naturally. And you have a very generous spirit. You love to be of service. I don't know why, but grocery shopping may be significant. There's something about they love doing like mundane things with you. They love doing mundane things with you. Going to the coffee shop, I'm hearing. They also liked that you knew when to be detached. The sixth sense of when to be detached from things and when to give to a situation. This inner knowing. They missed a lot of things about you, Pal, too. You brought also a lot of like attention and eyes on you. I don't know, they noticed how much people noticed you. And you eased growing pains, like the growing pains that we all go through. You kind of like softened the blow a little bit for this person. I don't know, you just have this unique vibe with you. And as much as you gave emotion to this person, you were also very much so detached. There's this dual nature about you that fits so perfectly into their life. And it came at the right time. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at someone studying, somebody on the computer, or going about their workload or projects. So you came at the right time to incorporate a new routine into your life, a new endeavor that you were studying, going to school for, teaching yourself, working on. Just, I don't know, you came at the right time, or this person came at the right time for you. Switch roles if need be. So yeah, this person definitely is up at night and sleepless. Um, doesn't think that they will ever forget you. Gave up on that. Yeah, definitely give up on getting over you aspect. Because they've tried, and to no avail. And man, it's so frustrating. Oh my god, it's so frustrating, but surrender, I guess, right? I think what brings gasoline to that fire of like not forgetting you, or not being able to move past, or not being able to finally move on, is I think the things left unsaid is what makes this very persistent in their mind. The things left unsaid, and not only the things left unsaid, but this part of them that's now awakened. You've awakened a sleeping beast inside of them. They wished it was never disturbed in the first place, or the fact that it's awakened is disturbing, because you can't go to sleep after that. Like, you can't unsee after that. You can't undo any of that. It's just rough. All that to maybe learn how to surrender. All that to maybe learn how to let go and accept that maybe that was meant to happen. Maybe you're not meant to be stuck. Maybe you're just meant to appreciate the newfound aspect of yourself. Maybe that's why it hurts so much. But at least it hurts and you feel. And this could go for this person. This could go for you. Maybe this tough exterior had to come crumbling down at some point, right? That tough exterior, that tough facade is so overrated. So tired. So yeah, there is this energy of mirroring. So you may feel like it resonates with both you and this person. Like both of you mirrored something within each other. You guys were two peas in a pod. Very similar in energy. You got along because of that, and that kind of bonded you guys together. And also seeing how you can kind of just be stubborn for no reason. Hopefully this made sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. It may not be for you, or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But anyways, that's everything that I have for you guys. And if you enjoyed this reading and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching and listening. Bye. So welcome, pile number 3. This is going to be your reading on who is missing you. So you picked the image of Taurus. So this person could have the overall energy of a Taurus, or could have Taurus in their sun, moon, rising. This person could have second house placements. For example, if this person isn't per se a Taurus, they could just have this practical element to them, this groundedness about them, could hold possessions very closely to them, and could have like strong values, morals, ethics, or the things they value are important to them and play a very important role in their life. So something like that, if they're not exactly a Taurus. So yeah, let's get into this reading. Who misses you, pile 3? So I'm not sure how this person missed out on you or lost you in some way, but they can't stand the way that it happened. So however it happened bothers them for some reason. So first, we're going to be describing who is this person so you can get a better understanding. And then we're going to describe why this person misses you. So this person could be a person who looks at the glass half empty. So they focus on the negatives, the past, whatever happened. This person is a bit pessimistic, doesn't know how to let go of disappointments, doesn't know where to begin. The emotional disappointments is hard to let go of for this person. This person almost has a need to relive the past, or that's how they process their emotions, is from the past in some way. Perhaps this person has a guilty conscience, or maybe feels like they have a role in it, or something about guilt is making this person have a harder time letting go of whatever happened between the both of you. So this person could be in a position of authority, whether they have authority over you or they have authority in a certain position in their life, at their job. They're the head of something, a head of an organization, a CEO, a boss, a chief, head of a business. I don't know. Maybe even like a parent would be a boss because they're the boss of their children. Maybe they're a teacher, a manager. I'm just trying to give you examples of like all the possibilities. So this person may wear their pain on their sleeve and they carry it around with them. This person, I keep wanting to say, and I know this is general and I want to keep it general, but I am getting like a parental type of energy. But this person chose the wrong time to be apathetic or to like not display or show warmth in their emotions or whatever they were in charge of. They chose the wrong time to be closed off, or somehow their actions led to where they're at now, which is making them feel guilty because they played an important role on how things are right now. Yeah, they chose the wrong time to be closed off. Because if they weren't that way, things would be very different, or they may feel closer to you. They could be making up for lost time, lost efforts. I'm getting a very like heavy emotional feeling. I had to pause because I was getting extremely emotional. Something about if this is your boss, parent, manager, the way they were towards you has shaped you in some way. And yeah, that's where the guilt is coming from. This person has a strong work ethic, has a very particular way they want things to be done. Just like I said, rigid and particular, disciplined, and likes to get things done. This could be somebody from your past that you're no longer in contact with, but I am also getting that if that doesn't resonate, this could be somebody who's very much in your life, but you have put up certain boundaries, emotional boundaries, or there's this sort of arm's length that you keep this person from you, from accessing you fully. Like, fully, it's not there, like, all the way. Your heart's not, like, fully open to this person. And, it's just not there. Like, you can tell when somebody's heart is fully open and like willing to like accept a certain amount of love, or there's this vacancy that's felt when dealing and interacting with you from this person's perspective. Like, you could very much so be saying all the right things, but like the energy behind it is definitely felt like where you're not fully close to this person. You're not gonna let somebody in the way you once did. That naivety is no longer there within you, Paltry. It's forever changed. And like, not letting this person who misses you have an opportunity or a chance to show that they are not trustworthy, or to show that this person can hurt you again. Like, you won't let that happen again. Like, you learned a long time ago or recently that this person is not a safe person for me. Even if they're family, even if they're somebody that I work with and I can escape, even if there's somebody that has to be in my life somehow, some way, and you put up those protection barriers, you learned a level of detachment with this person for sure. Otherwise, this person would have harmed you, and you were just doing what's safe for you and your sanity and trying not to absorb whatever their energy was. Like, you removing yourself from the situation without actually removing yourself from the situation, basically. This person could even miss a part of you that they no longer have access to, or a part of you is gone. I don't know. Or you're just not showing up the same anymore. I don't know. Something is different with you, and I can't put my finger on it. And maybe that's what this person feels. Yeah, the way you show up is different, and this person, in a sense, does feel like they kind of do deserve it in a way. Believe it or not. Okay. Wow. It's kind of heavy, this energy. So why does this person miss pile 3? And I am getting like whoever misses you has a more like masculine approach to things, even if they're a female. So it doesn't matter what their gender is, they have a masculine approach. So not very nurturing or at the time they didn't know how to be. There's always a reason for things, right? But at the end of the day, it does have consequences. It's not personal, it's just how it is. Like, things have consequences. whether justified or not. So however they showed up in your life had an effect on you, even if it's justified or not. Doesn't matter. And I'm also getting that this person doesn't have to be your parent per se. It could be this person is a parent of somebody. Or like I said, it could be anybody. Boss, manager, somebody who is in charge, something. This person misses your wisdom. But whatever knowledge you shared with this individual, they really valued that. Maybe you guys were cut from the same cloth. You guys may have been a part of a similar program or practice, coven, religion. You were a part of an institution, but you guys had similar beliefs. Maybe you went to a similar school. Whatever you shared, they held close to them. They cherished whatever knowledge really helped them. You helped them make progress in their own life, basically. You may have brought like something practical to their life or vice versa. Getting a lot of like practical, financial, material things. So like, I don't know, something that they can use in their everyday life or something that's helpful. You or this person's favorite color could be green. They miss how down to earth you were and how you were also nurturing. Yeah, very nurturing, very down to earth. This could be a best friend that you kind of emotionally drifted apart from. Or like after you went to school with them, you guys kind of drifted. Because I just got popped up in my brain like a best friend, an old best friend. You made this person feel safe, or you guys gave that to each other. Sorry, I'm getting so many messages. So just keep an open mind as I go along and bear with me because I'm having a little bit difficulty navigating. The security that you guys brought, like kind of like a safety blanket, I want to say. They were your safe person, your safe space. So yeah, definitely getting different messages for different people. So for some of you guys could be a parent and it might resonate, but for others could be completely different. And hey, don't even limit yourself. Maybe it's more than one person. You can be very missed, Valtteri, by multiple people. Yeah, this person misses your warmth, just who you were to them. Maybe you had a knack for raising other people's energy levels or getting other people excited. You energize people for this person. Yeah, now I'm hearing thank you for being a friend. This is a very like healthy friend connection I'm getting, or like a very like eye-opening connection. It laid the foundation to who you are. If this person were to see what you were up to and you guys reconnected again, if this is like a close friend that you drifted apart from, they would be very proud of like your progress or whatever you decided to nurture along your path. If you were to get together with them, I'm feeling like you may have went down like a difficult path or like may have been involved with certain vices or just like I don't know, you kind of like disassociated from the group, person, people in general, one person, I don't know, but you dissociated or just went down a different path or a more darker inward path, whether that's your own negativity overtaking you or your own shortcomings, shame that you felt, just this negative emotions that kind of took over you, fear, not allowing yourself to speak, or it could have been a combination of things. vices, temptations, hanging around the wrong people. Just this energy that keeps you trapped. And you went down that kind of path. And so you may have just been figuring things out on your own and finding your own footing in the world. May have taken you a bit to get there too. Because, you know, that happens. Like, life happens. Shadow work. Reflecting on your own patterns and your own ways where you can self-sabotage or you can like indulge into things. You definitely have like this darker aspect to your personality that you keep from people. You definitely keep this side away from people. You're to yourself. That is definitely what I'm getting. Hopefully I made sense during this reading. I feel like not connected to this reading at all, so sorry. I am getting like whoever misses you from this group, either one of them is from your like your past life. This could have definitely been somebody you went to school with, the one that's like sticking out to me the most. Yeah, and I don't know why, but the whole thing where I said this person feels guilty, you could switch that. You could miss this person. Maybe you messed up, or maybe you weren't available, or just like somewhere else mentally you couldn't be there for this person, or you couldn't maintain that level of closeness with this person. So that can go so many ways. So yeah, just keep an open mind. I don't know why, but I'm getting like petty things could have gotten in the way of like why you didn't want to reach out, or why this person didn't want to reach out, or like this pride, guilt. But like I said, pile 3, and I'm gonna leave it on this note. If you were to reconnect with this person again, this friend of yours that you really miss, or that they really miss you, they would be proud of who you are today. They would be proud of who you became, or like the knowledge you acquired, regardless of whatever you went through. Just so you know, Spirit is saying, just so you know. Because I'm seeing the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is led by things we cannot see, intuition, her femininity. Very spiritual card to get, representing you. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in to my reading. If you enjoyed this reading, and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.